I really have no other thoughts about this book, honestly. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather, and today we will be discussing Paper Towns by John Green. If you'd like to hear a special announcement, please stay until the end of the video for that and the instructions on fun stuff. So without further ado, let's dive right in. I literally just finished it half an hour to 40 minutes ago, and my feelings about it took a surprising twist. In my last Readcast video, had told you guys, if you didn't see it, go check it out. I had mentioned that I hated this book and I could not wait to get it over with, and I was not feeling it at all, but I wanted to finish it because I had started it, and I didn't want it to be added to my did not finish pile, which is slowly growing. But I hadn't gotten very far into it, like maybe 100 pages. And things kind of took a turn. I'm going to try really hard not to spoil things, but let me read you the back of the book here. Margot always loved mysteries, and in everything that came afterward, I could never stop thinking that maybe she loved mysteries so much that she became one. Quentin Jacobson has spent a lifetime loving the magnificent Margot Roth Spiegelman from afar. So when she cracks open a window and climbs back into his life, summoning him for an ingenious campaign of revenge, he follows. When their all-nighter ends and a new day breaks, Margot has disappeared. But Q soon learns that there are clues, and they're for him. Embarking on an exhilarating adventure to find her, the closer Q gets, the less he sees the girl he thought he knew. Now, when I last spoke of this book, I had only gotten through the part where she was summoning him for an ingenious campaign of revenge. And to me, without knowing the whole context and reading the whole book, it kind of seemed, I don't know, just petty and overdramatic, and like this girl has some serious mental health issues and this guy is a pushover. And I was not vibing at all with the story. Well, I had not read the back of the book. I had just dove headfirst into the story. So after I made that video and declared my hatred for this book, I soon got to the part where Margot disappeared. And then it got really intriguing. Now, that's not to say that I'm a fan of this guy's writing. Like, there's really nothing wrong with it. It's very unique, his style. I'm just really not a fan, and unless I get more of his books for free, I will not be reading another one. And for free, I mean given to me, not like from the library. I will never choose another one of his books to read. If it's dropped in my lap, sure, I'll read another one. The story was actually pretty good. The narrative style left something for me to be desired. But the mystery and the intensity of the story, and I wouldn't necessarily say it's edge of your seat thrilling, but it's still pretty thrilling. It's not like white knuckling. There's one part that's like kind of white knuckling, but it's just because you're empathizing with the characters who are literally white knuckling. Listen, this is, if you like young adult mysteries, you'll probably like this a lot, actually. And I don't mind young adult mysteries, but the older I get, the less I enjoy the young adult genre. And so I just didn't really find myself relating to the characters very much because they're all very young. They're, in their senior year of high school. They're about to graduate, and it's just not something I found myself very interested in, at least the mundane day-to-day high school drama. John Green does a really good job. Obviously, he's a best-selling author, but he does a really good job of making the characters unique and easy to tell apart from one another, which is really great. Not all authors are good at that. And he does a great job of making sure that there's not a boring character. Even the side characters are not boring, which is really wonderful. I mean, I have issues with that in my writing. Would I recommend this book? If you like young adult high school drama, type stories, then yes, I would recommend it. The thing that actually really warmed me up to this story was very near the end when it came out that one of the characters, I won't spoil which one, but one of them is actually a writer, likes to write stories, and that was like, oh, I can actually relate to that, because I was huge. I'm still huge on writing, but especially in junior high and high school, I really loved to write during class and stuff, so don't tell my teachers. It was just, other than that, it was just really hard for me to relate. Now, that being said, soon to be a major motion picture is what the cover says right here. I have not seen anything about a major motion picture. I don't know when this was even published. Let's see. Here's a summary on the title page. 1 month before graduation from his Central Florida high school, Quentin Q. Jacobson basks in the predictable boringness of his life, which is what I don't relate to, until the beautiful and exciting Margot Roth Spiegelman, Q's neighbor and classmate, takes him on a midnight adventure and then mysteriously disappears. If I had read the back of the book or the summary, maybe I would have been hooked a little more and known what to expect, and I wouldn't have wasted time hating the book, and I would have finished it a year ago or less. It was published in 2008. Well, it was copyrighted in 2008. Yeah, so published in 2008. So this is a pretty old book. I'll have to see if I can get a hold of the movie, because even though I said before I wouldn't watch it, I might now, maybe for free. I'm not going to rent it. I'm not going to check it out from the library, but if I can find it like on TV somewhere, like a TV version of it, I'll probably watch it. I really don't know what else to say about this book. It's interesting. It's a really quick pace. I mean, I read like 200 pages this afternoon alone. I started, let's see, where was the last dog ear here? Yeah, so I started today on page 120 and then finished on page 305. So not quite 200 pages, but almost. At the end of the book, it talked about how Margot at one point had a copy of The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath, and I glanced over at my bookshelf and ta-da! I also have The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath, and I have not read it. So I'm thinking this is going to be our next book that we're going to read. So 2 weeks from today, this video comes out at noon on Friday, June 23rd. So by noon on Friday, June 7th, I will have a review or discussion or whatever of this book. My feelings on it, basically. I don't really feel like what I have to say about these books is necessarily a review. It's just like my personal feelings about the writing style, the author, the story, the genre, that kind of thing. And would I recommend it, and who would I recommend it to? Thank you so much for watching today, and if you've stuck around this far, I have something for you. I want to share the love and pass on my books to someone who will appreciate them. So if you want this copy of this book, I only have one. There's something that I need you to do, and you need to be the first person to do it. As well as sharing the love of reading, I also need to declutter my house. So if you want to help me with that, let me show you where to go. I need you to go to my website. It will be in the description below, and I will also pin it in a comment at the top of the comments section below this video. You can also get it off of my channel page on the top right along the banner. So there are several places you can get the website. I need you to go to my website, and here it will pop up with the page. Give it a second, and then this little fun pop-up, show its lovely face, never miss an update. You do not need to get your name on the list, despite what it says right here. I never send emails anyway, so that would be pointless. All you have to do is exit right out of there. Scroll to the bottom where you see this giant white C where it says contact me. Put your name, put your email. Phone is optional. I don't want your phone number. Please don't give it to me. And then in your message here, put your address. Click submit. Your name and your email and the message is required. So put your name here, put your email there, put your address there, click submit. And the very first person who sends me an email with their address will receive my copy of Paper Towns. Free of charge. I'm not going to even charge you shipping. I will just drop it in the mailbox the moment, well, okay, not the moment, but the day that I get your email. I will let you know it's being sent. If I have a tracking number, I will give it to you. And anyone else who misses the mark, I will let you know as well that you missed it and to try again next time. Decluttering starts with a book. It starts with a skein of yarn. It starts with the trash on my desk. Does anybody read their emails for subscriptions that they sign up for? I always find it incredibly annoying. I sign up for to get a free pattern or to get a free ebook or something, and then I get 3 emails a day from the subscription I signed up for, and it's incredibly annoying because I don't have time to read that much. And then oftentimes they'll sell my information to a third party that will start sending me junk email, and it's just super annoying. So if you read your subscription emails that you sign up for, let me know and I'll start doing that. But otherwise, I don't really do that. That's really all I have to say. So in 2 weeks from right now, we will go over The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. I feel like I shouldn't make the same mistake with The Bell Jar as I did with Paper Towns, and maybe I should just go ahead and read the blurb on the back of the book so I know what to expect and I don't just immediately start hating the book because it's not what I expected. So here it goes. The Bell Jar chronicles the crack-up of Esther Greenwood, brilliant, beautiful, enormously talented and successful, but slowly going under, maybe for the last time. Sylvia Plath masterfully draws the reader into Esther's breakdown with such intensity that Esther's insanity becomes completely real and even rational, as probable and accessible an experience as going to the movies. Such deep penetration into the dark and harrowing corners of the psyche is an extraordinary accomplishment and has made The Bell Jar a haunting American classic. That kind of tells me what it's about, but not really. Let's see if the title page has a summary, just like with Paper Towns. Nope. No summary. I'm pretty excited. It's a pretty small book. I mean, I think it should be an easy read. I'm hoping. I was going to try for The Time Traveler's Wife because I kind of started that book, but it's so big. I just don't think I'd be able to get it done in 2 weeks. I don't know. I can try, but no, we're going to do this one. So if you haven't already, hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more videos like this. Next week, we'll have a Readcast video going over what I've done as far as writing. For the past 2 weeks, I'm working on a novel and just life updates in general. That's my time when I do life updates, so that should be good. And that's it. So comment, go to my website and submit a contact form if you'd like a free book of paper. It's not in great shape, but if you'd like a free book of Paper Towns by John Green, fill out that comment form right now. And subscribe, comment form. Come back next week for a Readcast video, and that's it. So until next time, guys, happy reading.